Hello, my name is Nur Atraf Rizana binti Ilatif, and you guys can call me Zana.
Hi, my name is Nur Awada binti Sabtu.
Hello, my name is Nabila Natasha.
Hi, my name is Alisha binti Abdullah.
Today, we would like to talk about determinants of demand for tourism. What is determinants of demand for tourism? The demand for tourism is influenced by various factors which can be broadly categorized into: first, economic determinants; second, demographic determinants; third, psychological and socio-cultural determinants; four, technological determinants; and five, political and environmental determinants. For example, the rise of low-cost carriers (LCCs) has made air travel more affordable, increasing tourism demand to destinations such as Southeast Asia. Additionally, the growth of online booking platforms has made it easier for tourists to plan and book their trips, further increasing demand. The demand for tourism is affected by both national and personal factors. Understanding this helps predict tourism trends and create effective strategies to promote tourism.
Okay, so economic development refers to the process where a country improves the economic, political, and social well-being of its people. It involves growth in income, reduction in poverty, and enhancement of living standard. There are 5 stages of economic development, which is the traditional society, which is referred to the economy based on agriculture and barter trade with little technology. Example, Maasai of East Africa found mainly in Kenya and Tanzania because they still perform age-old ritual like initial ceremony while wearing traditional dress, which is bright shukas and beadwork. Next, we have the precursor for takeoff stage, which is when a country starts building infrastructure and system to support future growth. For example, Malaysia in 19th century began investing in roads, education, and rural development to prepare for industrialization. After that, the take-off stage is when a country begins rapid industrialization and urbanization. Economic growth becomes self-sustaining. Example, South Korea in 1970s century grew quickly through manufacturing and exports. After that, the drive to maturity stage is when the economy becomes diverse and innovation spread across many sectors. Such example is Singapore in 1918 grew in financial, technology, and service. Lastly, high mass consumption is when people have more wealth and spend more on goods and services. For example, the US in the 1915th century. Okay, next, the political regime. Political regimes are referred to the structure, processes, and stability of country governance system. They have 4 stages, which is political completion refers to the ideology of the ruling government. For example, the United States often shift between conservation, republican, and liberal democratic leadership. Second, political grouping means political parties team up to work together. For example, in Malaysia, the Barisan Nasional Coalition includes several parties that join forces to govern. Thirdly, deregulation means the government remove rules to let business compete more freely. For example, the US airline industry in the 1950s. Lastly, the political instability is when a country has many government changes, fight, or corruption that slow down progress. Example, Venezuela has had this problem.
So, what is population characteristics? Population characteristics refers to the demographic, socio-economic, and cultural attributes of a population. These characteristics helps us understand the composition and structure of a population. There are several types of key population characteristics, which are demographic characteristics, socio-economic characteristics, and cultural characteristics. I will explain one by one. The first one is demographic characteristics. We have age, sex, marital status, and family size. For the age distribution of a population which can influence consumer behavior and market demand. Sex, the ratio of males to females in a population which can impact market targeting and product development. So, the material status of a population which can influence consumer behavior and household structure. The last one is family size, the average number of people per household, which can impact demand for certain products and services. The second one is socio-economic characteristics. So we have income, education level, occupation, and social class. For the income, the level of income of a population which can influence purchasing power and consumer behavior. For the education level, the level of education attained by a population which can impact job opportunities and consumer behavior. Occupation, the type of work or profession of a population which can influence consumer behavior and market demand. And the social class, the social status or portion of a population which can impact consumer behavior and market targeting. The third one is cultural characteristic. We have ethnicity, language, religion, and values and norms. For the ethnicity, the cultural or ethnic background of a population which can influence consumer behavior and market demand. For the language spoken by a population which can impact communication and market targeting. The religion, the religious beliefs and practice of a population which can influence consumer behavior and market demand. And the lastly is values and norms, the cultural values and norms of a population which can impact consumer behavior and market targeting. Understanding population characteristics is essential in various fields such as market research. It is to identify target audience and develop effective marketing strategies. Urban planning, to design infrastructure and service that meet the needs of a population. Public health, to develop healthcare programs that address the specific needs of a population. And tourism, to tailor service to specific groups and develop effective marketing strategies. For example, a hotel chain may analyze population characteristics to determine the demand for luxury accommodation among high-income travelers. By understanding the demographic, socio-economic, and cultural characteristics of a population, business and organization can make informed decisions and develop effective strategies to meet the needs of their target audience.
Next is personal level factors. Lifestyle, life cycle, and personality traits influence travel behavior. Factors like income, employment, holiday entitlement, and mobility shape choices, while stage like wanderlust and sunlust affect preferences. Psychological traits such as risk tolerance, curiosity, and personal values also play a role in travel decisions. An example of lifestyle factors in income is the level of income shapes choices in housing, leisure, and consumption. Next, employment is type and stability of a job influences lifestyle and daily life. Next is holiday entitlement. Holiday entitlement is time off work affect realization, travel, and work-life balance. Educational attainment is education impacts career opportunities and personal growth. And lastly, mobility. Mobility, access to transport or ability to relocate affects the access to jobs and services. An example of life cycle influences in intrinsic motivation is inner desires such as personal growth or passion-driven lifestyle choices. Next, extrinsic motivation is external rewards like money or social recognition. Wanderlust is a strong desire to travel shapes how people plan their life and spending. And lastly is sunlust. Sunlust is the urge to seek sunny, relaxing environments influences vacation plans.
Personality as a determinant of tourism demand. When we talk about personality in the context of tourism, we're referring to the unique psychological traits that influence how individuals make travel-related decisions. Personality plays a major role in shaping how, why, and where people choose to travel. It's not just about preferences, but also about deeper aspects of human behavior, like motivations, emotional tendencies, and attitudes toward novelty, comfort, and risk. Number 1, risk tolerance. Risk tolerance refers to how comfortable a person is with uncertainty and potential danger. In tourism, this could mean the difference between someone who books a spontaneous solo backpacking trip through unfamiliar countries and someone who feels more secure on a structured cruise or guided tour. People with high risk tolerance tend to be thrill seekers. They may be drawn to extreme sports, remote destinations, or exploring off the beaten path. On the other hand, those with low risk tolerance often prefer familiar places, detailed itineraries, and controlled environments where there's minimal chance of unexpected situations. This trait heavily influences the type of destinations people choose on how much flexibility they allow in their travel plans. Number 2, curiosity and openness to experience. This trait reflects a person's willingness to try new things, meet new people, and immerse themselves in unfamiliar cultures. People who score high in openness are often interested in cultural tourism, like visiting museums, trying local foods, participating in traditional festivals, or even learning a new language during the trip. These travelers are motivated by personal growth and discovery. They are more likely to choose destinations that challenge their perspective and offer enriching experiences rather than sticking to tourist-heavy spots. Meanwhile, individuals who are less open to new experiences might stick to familiar places, chain hotels, or destinations they've already visited before, because it feels safer and more predictable. Number 3, social orientation. Social orientation describes how much a person enjoys social interaction while traveling. Extroverted individuals tend to be energized by meeting new people and may prefer group tours, party destinations, or communal accommodation like hostels. For them, travel is a social experience as much as it is a personal one. They may also use platforms like couch surfing or attend local events to connect with others. Introverted individuals, in contrast, might prefer solo travel, peaceful nature destinations, or quiet retreats where they can reflect and recharge. They might still enjoy cultural experiences, but are more selective about the social intensity of their trips. Understanding a traveler's social orientation helps explain their choice of destination, travel companions, and even the activities they enjoy most. Lastly, values and lifestyle preferences. Finally, an individual's core values and lifestyle preferences can deeply influence their travel decisions. This includes things like environmental values, health consciousness, spirituality, or even luxury and status. For instance, someone who values sustainability may choose eco-friendly accommodations, avoid air travel, or support local businesses over global chains. A traveler who leads a wellness-oriented lifestyle might seek out yoga retreats, organic food experiences, or spa resorts. On the flip side, someone who values comfort and luxury might gravitate towards 5-star hotels, premium travel packages, or high-end shopping destinations. These lifestyle choices and value systems don't just guide where people travel, but also how they travel and what kind of experiences they consider meaningful or worthwhile. In conclusion, personality is a powerful factor that influences tourism demand. It affects everything from destination selection and travel lifestyle to the type of experiences that individuals seek while traveling. By understanding different personality traits, the tourism industry can better tailor its services and marketing strategies to meet the needs of different traveler types. To summarize, the tourism demand is shaped by national and personal factors. Understanding them helps tailor strategies, improve services, and predict future trends. For example, people who are more adventurous would want to travel to places that are known for having extreme sports, like mountain hiking, skiing, whitewater rafting, and so on. Meanwhile, those who prefer a more relaxed lifestyle would want to do low-level activities like sightseeing, bird watching, doing food tours, visiting galleries, as well as museums. By recognizing their preferences, destinations can further position themselves to attract specific segments of tourists, ultimately boosting the rate of visitor satisfaction and economic benefits.